right, you ready to do this?
Let's do this.
All right. Hello, and welcome to Scuff N Stuff, episode 1, the first episode of Scuff N Stuff, because that is what Monarch called it on Twitter. Did you know that?
Oh, I did.
I called
Welcome to Scuff N Stuff.
Scuff N Stuff. Yeah, welcome to the Scuff N Stuff podcast. Monarch chose to call it Scuff N Stuff when she made the announcement yesterday.
That should be the intro. It should be me going, "Welcome to Scuff N Stuff," and you're like, "Scuff N Stuff." Anyways, on this episode of Scuff N Stuff,
the very first episode.
Wow, episode 1. We're here already. Crazy.
Yeah, episode 1. That's right. Dear.
I remembered this time.
Yeah. So I know we have a theme for today.
Yes.
But I have to start the episode with a thing.
I know
so
exactly
what is
what
this? What am I gonna bring up? What am I gonna bring up?
Tacos and nachos.
What is that about? What the hell is that about?
Someone came into chat. Chat came into chat and they asked, should I make nachos or tacos? And I go, that's the same thing.
That is not the same thing.
It's an innie and an outie.
What did you just say? You did not just compare.
Same food. One's innie, one's outie.
It is not the same food at all.
It kind of is.
That's crazy.
It's kind of like saying it's kind of like saying a hot dog's a sandwich.
How is that even remotely the same thing?
And a meat in the middle.
How?
Well, nachos, like nachos. Think about it.
I want to hear the reasoning. Yeah. Sell me the Hispanic person on why tacos and nachos are the same fucking thing. Go ahead. Let's hear them out.
Anyways, on today's episode, episode 3, the theme
What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the problem?
Here. No, this was bait for chat to get angry, and somehow it reeled in a shark VTuber.
former shark VTuber.
Former shark VTuber, and I've just realized that my rod is a bronze level, and I can't. It was bait, and it worked. Damn, I'm good.
Yeah, damn, I'm good. I'm so good.
I mean, like, listen, cereal is soup.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, dessert soup. I love it.
Pasta is ramen without liquid. Like, pasta's noodles.
You mean yakisoba?
Yeah, it's like, that's all the same. Pizza is a pie.
How?
Pop-Tarts are raviolis.
Wait, what the fuck? What are we doing here? What are you talking about?
I'm bringing it all down to its truest form.
What the hell is going on?
These are synonyms for other things.
Yeah? What else you got?
Yeah. I'm chat.
Chat? What chat? It can't help you here. It can't help you.
Am I wrong? I'm a little bit right. I'm not fully right, but nobody truly is. The world is shades of gray.
That cereal is soup thing, actually, you might be spitting, actually.
Yeah?
That one I will 100% give you, actually. It's just sweet fucking soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, raviolis are dumplings.
What? My brain hurts after that.
Anyways, on today's episode, episode 1, aka episode 3, today we're talking about anime that deserve a remake. Super nostalgic episode. Yeah. We're moving on from today's trauma into the trauma from 30 years ago.
Fantastic. I think I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we talked about this on the last episode. One of the ones that I'm constantly like, I feel like it needs it because it hurt me, was Dean Angel.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, especially with like the weird anime ending we got. If you don't know Dean Angel, bro, I used to love this thing when I was in middle school. It was about a 13-year-old kid turning 14, but the moment he turned 14, yeah, Daisuke was 13 turning 14, and then at 14 years old, his family has that curse where he becomes Dark, the Phantom Thief, and then he goes into the night, and this is the nerdiest shit I'm going to say. When I was 13, I was like, is that what happens? Wow, when I'm 14, I'm going to become a Phantom Thief.
I can't wait to grow up.
Wow, I can't
When I grow
wait.
up, it's over for you losers.
I'm gonna look so cool with purple hair and wings. I'm the main character.
I'm gonna get all the snitches.
So that didn't happen.
You're like, much to my horror.
Yeah, 14 years old sucked. Nah, I didn't suck, but it didn't happen. But I really like that manga, and I talked about it. Like, they came out with an ending, didn't realize it was an ending. Then they came out with a new ending like a month, like a year ago, and I was like, okay, now that it's over, we can get an anime, right? Like that's how this works. So
I hope animation studios realize the power of nostalgia because it's so strong and it makes so much goddamn money. Take my money.
For real. For real. Like it's just like, especially now because all the kids that grew up with those anime.
Yeah.
We have
jobs now that we can, we can actually buy the merch.
We have
without, like,
money.
asking our moms.
We have money. Let us pay you.
Let us buy the merch.
Yeah, because there are so many anime off the top of my head that I'm like, that need reboots, right? Like that one, Oron, right?
Yeah.
Dead Man Wonderland, Soul Eater. Like, I mean, just give them the Brotherhood treatment. Those are just some off the top of my head.
Soul Eater would be good.
Yeah. I'm just like, some of these shows' premises are so good, and then you watch the anime and you're like, what happened?
Yeah, it's because they were like, I guess they tried to like just create it for a different audience or something, or maybe like the actual show wasn't finished, and so they diverted so far, and they were never able to get back on like the normal path. I
mean, because at the end of the day, a lot of these anime are like, oh, we're making this to promote the manga as well, right? So it's like, oh, we're done. If you want to know more, go read the manga. Like,
yeah, they're just like their promos, pretty much.
Yeah, like they're glorified 100% promos.
Oron would be so good, though.
Yeah.
Run
but
back.
I will say, it doesn't always work out. One of my favorite like manga that I read, and mind you, it was just cheesy, stupid, fun stuff. Shaman King. I love Shaman King. I love the original Shaman King, and they recently rebooted it like maybe 2 years ago, a year ago at this point.
Yeah, it kind of flopped, no?
It was bad.
Oh.
The reboot was bad. Like it like the writing, the translation, like it was following the manga, but like the animation was like lacking, and then they rushed through stuff. Like it was just, and to me, and I know this is the art style that the mangaka ended up with, like as the manga went on, but there was just such charm with like the original art style that I felt like the reboot was missing. Aww. And I'm just like, damn. Because I own, because Discotek came out with a Blu-ray version of the 4Kids dub. And I own that. I own that. It's downstairs, and I'm just like,
it's like nostalgic.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So if a reboot is done well, fantastic. If a reboot is done really bad, then it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's just
it has to spark the same emotion.
100%.
As a child.
100%. Yeah.
It's hard to hit, but I feel like it's also kind of hard to miss. Like it's all just hire a bunch of people that grew up. Like, I don't know. Like, just hire the fans.
Like, let me ask you this, because I know you're a fan of Mermaid Melody, right? I mean, obviously, look at your model, right?
Look at me, I'm a little mermaid.
Okay, but were you also a fan of Tokyo Mew Mew?
I was.
They made a reboot. Did you watch it?
I know. No, I did not.
Why not? Just a genuine question, not me.
They changed a lot, and I feel like it didn't spark the same. It was kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the animation was kind of mid. They also changed the designs. And they took away a lot of the spark that I feel like the original show had. I feel like if they had just kept it the same, but just updated it would have been fine.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't know, because like if you ask certain people, like, because they did Digimon 2020, right? Which was a reboot kind of thing of the original Digimon adventures. And I feel like it's so divisive in the Digimon community because there's like a lot of people that really like it. And then there's like diehard Digimon fans are like, this thing is slop and it's crap. And I'm just like, wait, which is it? So it's just like, it's if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do like a reboot, if you're gonna do a continuation, like Black Butler or something, you gotta hit it. You gotta you gotta get it right. Because if you fuck it up, no one's gonna care.
I also feel like sometimes these remakes, they try to make the animation so shiny for like newer eyes, like for the newer generation. And I'm like, that's ugly. Like, I see what you're doing, but it's ugly. Like just they have to like feed into the nostalgic, like make it look like it was made like 20 years ago, but with the updated animation, obviously, but have that same aesthetic.
Perfect example.
I don't know. It loses its charm when it looks so shiny and new. I don't know.
Yeah. Perfect example is Black Butler. Because Black Butler is continuing the series. It's not a reboot. Yeah. And man, I'm like, okay, let's see what it looks. I'm like, oh, it looks exactly the same. Some things look, you can tell, are a little bit more modern. But like Sebastian came on screen and I'm like, oh my God.
Sebastian.
That's Sebastian. Oh, they gave him fangs? Wait a minute.
I know they updated it. They kept the same exact visual look, like almost like the same like style, but just updated, that's what it needs to be. I don't want like an updated style. I don't want cuter, rounder eyes. I want like that blocky style. Give it to me.
And I understand that like obviously they go to different studios. Like it's not going to be the exact same studio from like 2010, like 15, however many years ago, even like 30 or 40 years ago. But like there's still like some level of like you have to keep it to what it was to have its identity. Because if not, it's like, then what the hell are we doing? You know,
I want a show from the same vein. They don't have to be sisters. I mean, they don't have to be twins. Make them sisters. You know, like.
Like what are there shows that you want to see a reboot of?
Like a million shows. I mean, obviously, Mermaid Melody would be so good. Yeah. Because I constantly am seeing stuff like merch in Japan that's being made, and I'm like, are we getting a remake? And then like nothing happens, and I'm like, why did you make Mermaid Melody jewelry? Where give it to me? Like,
why
I feel like it'd be so good.
Are you teasing me? Right.
One I would love to see is Magic Knight Ray Earth. I'm not sure if you
is that the manga you collect?
No. I would love to see an anime of that. That's never been animated. The anime I love is Red River. That never been an anime. Yeah, before.
The Red River. That's what it was.
No, Magic Ray Earth is a Clamp series. It's from like 1994.
Gotcha.
So
Card Captor.
It's really quite old.
Tsubasa.
Yeah. This is like there's like OG. Like this came out like 2 years after I was born. Like it's the fundamental grandmother of Magical Girl, I want to say.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah. But the manga style, like the original, like obviously the anime is so old that it's so stylistic. But the manga style, like that super old 90s, if they adapted the new anime to be the old manga style, it'd be so good. It'd be so good.
Would you want it with the big eyes that they have? Like that classic like 90s, 80s look?
Yeah. Not like the anime style. I'm talking about like the manga cover style. Like that would be so good. And I think they need to keep it that way because it's so recognizably Magic Knight Ray Earth. If they change the design.
This screams 80s, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Well, 1994. Yeah, it's like it's just coming off of Yeah,
because this reminds me of like Saint Seiya like cover art. Because like Saint Seiya was from the 80s and it just had that similar style of like. And the thing is, another example of a reboot right there.
Yeah.
I love Saint Seiya. Grew up with Saint Seiya. In South America and in Europe, Saint Seiya is as popular as Dragon Ball. Not even exaggerating. It is beloved in South America. They treat it like, it's like Dragon Ball, One Piece, and this thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Did it get a dub? Did it get a Spanish dub?
They dubbed the whole thing in Spanish.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And when it's so popular in South American countries, in South America, that they've come out with video games and they don't call it Saint Seiya or they don't call it Knights of the Zodiac. They call it Los Caballeros del Zodiaco, which is the
No
Spanish
way.
title, which is
That's so cool.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. However, they did make a reboot, and it was CG,
Oh.
and they changed a lot. And as a fan of Saint Seiya, I'm like, you were so close. You were so fucking close.
It's because CG is so new, and it just sometimes it looks so
The CG doesn't look
tacky.
bad. Here's a lot of the complaints with the CG was it looked a lot like Western. Like some people compared it to Miraculous Ladybug, which is from France. But like it definitely had that feel of like those like CG Cartoon Network shows, but a little more polished. Right. But it was just the way they changed things in the writing and just how plot went. And it was like, oh, in a similar vein as like, if you look, the reboot could look amazing. Like the animation could look great. The music could be cool. But if the writing sucks, why am I going to watch it?
I know, and it really frustrates me because I'm like, it's all right there. Just adapt it. Like, it's all done for you.
It really is. We wanted to make something new. Why?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm just like I hate when companies don't realize that they can make so much money by pulling on our heartstrings. Yeah. Like it's right. Like it's my number one weakness. Yeah. Exploit it, please.
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of shows in like the early 2000s, they didn't like they were just making these shows because it's like, oh, it's popular right now. Let's do it. Oh, we're caught up to the manga. What do we do? Make an original, ending, which is what they did with the original Full Metal Alchemist show. And then eventually, once the manga ended, they did Brotherhood. And a lot of shows should really make Brotherhood style shows once the manga is done. But obviously, it's easier said than done. Like if a show is popular, money, I mean, why make a show if the original anime they made wasn't as like it didn't make them as much money, and then they're like, oh, but if we make it just like the manga, surely it'll make enough money. That it doesn't always work like that, right?
True.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball Z has so much filler, and what they dude, it is so crazy how much filler it has.
Yeah,
but then
like over half the show.
Yes, and then Dragon Ball Z Kai came out, and they cut out all the filler. And even then, people are like, this is not the original Dragon Ball Z. Like, what the hell are we doing? I'm like, yeah, it's the manga. What are we talking about? This is what you should have been having.
But it's because you're battling the childhood memories. It's impossible. Once you've set those in place, it's heckin' impossible.
Exactly. Which is why I'm like, as much as I would love reboots and remakes of all of these like shows and all that stuff, you ain't gonna satisfy everybody. I
know.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth.
It's like Naruto. Naruto had so much filler too. Like the original Naruto. Like
Boruto has even more.
I know.
Boruto is like 90% filler.
Yeah, I feel like I heard about the Boruto ending like 7 years ago, and they haven't even gotten to it yet.
Yeah. Well, actually, the manga hasn't ended yet. The manga was in trouble, so then the original creator came back and he's like, I got it. Let me
Oh. He's like, you guys are ruining my baby. Let me
let me fix it up for you.
Oh.
Well, he was working on a different manga. Didn't work out. He came back and was like, I can fix it. And he immediately killed off like a character or two, and people are like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah,
I love that this has turned into shows that deserve a reboot and shows that had too much filler that deserve a reboot.
Yeah, they need a reboot of the reboot.
They need a little haircut, just a little trim, just a little dusting off the edges.
I mean, that's why things like One Piece exist. Do you know what One Piece is?
Oh, I said One Piece. One Piece?
Well, it is related to One Piece. So the thing is, One Piece doesn't really have too much filler. The filler in One Piece is that what Toei does is they will take the last 10 minutes of the previous episode, do a recap for the next episode, put those 10 minutes following that recap, and then new material. They haven't done that in a while. They drag it out. They haven't done that in a bit, but like to that extent, but Dressrosa was really bad. It
So like a 30-minute episode like becomes really just like 10 minutes of new content.
You really think anime is 30 minutes? Anime is 23 minutes.
Oh my God.
It's only 30 minutes because of commercials. But if you're watching it just being streamed, that is a maybe 21 minute and 50 something seconds of an episode, including the credits and opening.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I just showed my age.
Yeah. So in this 21-minute thing, they get 5 minutes of new content.
Oh my God.
So One Piece exists, which is a fan thing where they cut out all that crap.
Interesting. How much shorter is it? I'm so curious.
A lot.
Damn.
But mind you, they compile the episodes by arc. So the arcs are usually, depending on the arc, it can be like an hour, maybe 2, maybe like 4. But
that's insane.
But there's 69 episodes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait. Of the whole show of One Piece?
Well, you have to remember they're combining episodes.
No, I know, but 1,000 episodes got taken down to 96?
No, 69.
Oh, sorry, 69. Nice number.
Yeah. It's like something along there.
Really?
Yeah, well, you have to realize that they're combining like entire arcs to make an entire episode is like an hour to 2 to sometimes 3 to 4 hours. It's not just 69 20-minute episodes. It's like you're sitting there and you're watching a full episode of like the live action show.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But
wow.
They did take 1,000 episodes and
One Piece has announced that they're gonna remake it though. They've already announced that.
Yeah, Netflix is doing a remake with Wit Studio, which is the original studio of Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga. So it's gonna look amazing.
Oh, I can't wait.
But don't expect them to animate season 2 because Wit Studio tends to leave after the first season.
Interesting. Oh no. Like we've given you something amazing. Goodbye.
Yeah. Enjoy. We're off to the next thing. We're too good for this.
Damn.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
But yeah, it's just very interesting that they're doing this kind of thing while the show is still not done.
Right. They've already announced the Brotherhood.
Hell, the manga's not even done.
Wow. They said it. I thought it was announced that like either he's in like the final arc, but that could be forever.
My guy Oda has been saying this manga's ending in like 5 years for the last 10 years.
So true.
Yeah, but no,
saga.
He says
my bad.
Yeah, we're in the final saga, which could mean anything. Which, by the way, having reading the manga and being caught up on what's currently happening, I was like, this explains so much. Like, I'm like, man, this man has really been foreshadowing this thing for like the last like 10, 20 years.
I love it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn, he really does know what he's doing.
I'm excited to see what they'll do with it, though, because that fan base is so in love with the show. So.
Well, now, thank God, because like that in Japan was so beloved that now in America it's finally getting the respect it deserves.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Damn. I have some American shows on my list here.
Reboots?
Yeah.
Like what?
Teen Titans. Now hear me out. Original Teen Titans. I have nothing against Pokemon. I mean, sorry, not Pokemon Go. I have nothing against Teen Titans Go.
Right.
It's just the style change threw me off, and so I never really got into it. But also they never finished the story with Slade and stuff. And I loved that the Terra arc. Yeah. I was so in love with Teen Titans. I've talked to Chad about this way back in the day before I was even doing cover stuff. Like I loved that show.
I'm not gonna lie, here's the crazy part. So because Hayden is a huge fan of Teen Titans. Like that was one of the few shows they were able to watch as a kid.
Yep.
And my thing, I thought that the Raven arc was the last season. And I was wrong. It's the Beast Boy arc with with Brain, with and all that stuff. and how they introduced like Kid Flash and all this other stuff and blah, 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 blah. I didn't know that was the last season. I was like, oh, I thought, I thought that was before the Raven stuff, but no, that was I was like, oh, that does suck. You want to know something that sucks?
What?
So I
no.
like Teen Titans Go. That's not the part that sucks.
Oh, interesting.
The part that sucks is they came out with a movie called Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Mm-hmm.
After the movie was in the theaters, they decided to tell folks after, not before, that if enough people watch that movie in the cinema, they would bring back Teen Titans, the original.
No.
And they did that shit after the movie was in theaters for a week. Because have you seen Teen Titans Go to the Movies?
I haven't.
I'm going to tell you right now, fantastic movie. It's very much SpongeBob the movie humor, like original SpongeBob movie. One of my favorite jokes is there's a song about an upbeat, inspirational song about life, and it's these furry animals, anthropomorphic beings just singing the song, and it's very catchy. And then somehow this furry thing ends up in the middle of the road, and they run him the fuck over. And literally Cyborg gets out of the car and just yells, "I think his dad's a cop! Run!" And they all just run. And I was like, that is the funniest shit to me. I don't know what it was. That movie is fucking hilarious. And if they would have just told folks before that, hey, if you watch this movie, we may bring back the original Teen Titans. Because at the end of that movie, there was a quick, like 2-second thing of the original Teen Titans. Yeah.
So the movie, I assume, did not make enough sales. It's been years.
Well, a lot of people assume that they came out with a different movie later. It's not a movie. It's a TV special where it's Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. And it was the original Teen Titans. But it was animated in the style, but it was using the same like puppeteering, like techniques from Teen
that
Titans
in front
Go.
Of fans' faces.
Yeah, and that was the big middle finger to you. And the even crazier part is they like Warner Brothers and the animators are fully aware that folks want the original Teen Titans. And here's the unfortunate truth as to why none of you will ever get that original Teen Titans. It doesn't make money. It doesn't make money.
Really?
The original Teen Titans makes pennies in comparison to the Teen Titans Go show.
Really?
Yeah. That's just the truth. Because, like, if you look at the numbers of, like, Teen Titans Go, like, is printing money. It is shown if you look at the Cartoon Network schedule from, like, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. before they start showing Adult Swim shows like King of the Hill and stuff, it is Teen Titans Go the whole time.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the newer show, and they're giving it the full prime time. No,
Monarch, this show has been on Cartoon Network for almost a decade now.
I mean, it's newer than like the original.
Monarch.
What?
There have been newer shows that have come out from Cartoon Network.
No, I'm saying it's the newer version of Teen Titans. They're comparing the oldest Teen Titans to the quote newest Teen Titans.
No, it's night and day, the amount of money.
That's insane.
The toys sell better. Like it just like overall like just sells just makes them so much more money that it wouldn't make sense as a company to make the original Teen Titans. If the original Teen Titans was ever brought back for whatever reason, it's a passion project. There is literally no fucking way that they would bring that knowing it's going to make a profit.
Ugh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. And here's the thing. I'm not saying this as fuck original Teen Titans. I'm not saying that. I'm just being actual over here. Like, it's the unfortunate truth.
Yeah. It'd be nice if it was made for an older demographic, but I do get that. I do get why Teen Titans Go is making more money. It's geared more towards kids. It's able to be put on all day.
And the thing, it's able to put on all day. It's dumb. It's catchy. Like, it's colorful. Like, the amount of toys you can make on that damn thing are like, it's simplistic designs, like, in comparison to what it used to be. So,
So upsetting.
Yeah, it is upsetting. It is 100,000% upsetting, but I love it. I unfortunately am one of those Teen Titan Go people that loves it. Whenever I'm at a con, I either put that on or I put SpongeBob on. And I'm gonna be honest, newer SpongeBob episodes are kind of upsetting me every time I watch it.
What? I haven't seen SpongeBob in years.
Newer SpongeBob episodes are they've kind of babified it a bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Babified?
Yeah, babified it a bit.
What
as
does that
like
mean?
they've made it like they belong on Nick Jr. as opposed to Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, like that is what they have become.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, and a lot of people are saying it's like, oh, that's been like that for a while. I'm like, no, there is a clear, distinct difference between what it even was like 5 to 6 years ago into what it is now. Like, a lot of the SpongeBob episode, like there was an episode of SpongeBob, right? This was one of the more recent ones where like SpongeBob is like trying to help out multiple different people. And then it's like, oh, okay. And he's like, I just don't know what to do. And it's like, why don't you just tell them that you had plans with someone else? I don't know what to do. I know. It's the trope of like, I'm just going to not tell them and go and constantly switch places, you know? That's the trope. Right. And guess what? That happens in 3 different episodes in recent time.
Oh, no.
And I know this is more recent SpongeBob because Hayden and I watched the latest SpongeBob movie, the one where Gary disappears. And it is that same type of humor.
Interesting.
Because we also watched SpongeBob Out of Water, which is the biggest clickbait of a SpongeBob movie ever.
Isn't it like in real life?
That's what they want you to think.
Oh, is it not?
Dude,
I haven't seen it.
SpongeBob Out of Water is hilarious. Dude, that movie is, I'm checking the runtime exactly. Because in this hour and 30-minute movie, the last 30 minutes are live action. The first hour is a weird fucking time travel adventure with Plankton and SpongeBob. And it is so goofy. It's the weirdest shit. The Krabby Patty formula is gone, ceases to exist, and it suddenly becomes Mad Max.
What?
Like literally fucking the Plankton and SpongeBob get on a bubble because they were being chased by Mr. Krabs and Squidward. And Squidward's like, what's going to happen now, Mr. Krabs? And Mr. Krabs is like, anarchy, Mr. Squidward. And then it literally, in the blink of an eye, switches to everybody wearing leather and Bikini Bottom being a fucking wasteland. And it's like, what is going on?
What?
It is the trippiest thing ever.
That's I need to watch this.
Yeah. And that movie came out in 2015. And that type of humor of SpongeBob is still somewhat respectable. But the humor now is like, they definitely are making this. This feels more like, let's appeal to like the 5-year-olds, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so sad.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just businesses wanting money.
Yeah. They're just, they're like, where's, Yeah. I don't blame them for it, but it is
And even
sad.
then, nostalgia sells. Because people are still holding out hope, like for Teen Titans. And
I know.
Yeah.
Makes me so sad.
Maybe one day. Maybe baby one day.
I think they both can exist, but I wish they would do it for like an older audience, kind of like not Invincible like that intense, but like kind of like the older Batman.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have a Caped Crusader, which is a Batman show on Amazon. They almost canceled it. It was a whole thing. I don't know all the details, but it was a whole thing. Warner Brothers is it's a mess. The industry's a mess right now. But that's fine.
Everything's
fine.
suffering.
It's fine.
What else deserves a reboot? Oh my god. Yu Yu Hakusho. Deserves a reboot no?
I love Yu Yu Hakusho.
Really?
I don't know if a
They
reboot...
never really finished it though, right? And the battle arc was like a million friggin' episodes.
I don't know. I feel like
Tournament?
they did finish
No?
it. They did finish it. There was so much more after that.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like if anything, like if
The animations would look so good of like all like they could like upgrade it so like they keep it the same but just upgrade it.
Here's the thing. If they had the original cells and they just came out with the most high-res Blu-ray version of the original Yu Yu Hakusho, I'll take that. Because let me tell you, a lot of these older shows, they look amazing in their original cell, which is like what they like the original drawing.
Right.
But if it just gets so overly compressed because of how long it's been, you know?
Yeah, it looks so fuzzy.
Because, man, seeing a still of like Dragon Ball, I'm just like, this looks so good and I will never see this in motion.
Actually,
like the way it was
true.
intended to be. Hell, original Sailor Moon would look amazing.
I actually own a bunch of original Sailor Moon cells. Like I was collecting them for many years. It was like my one, I was like, I have to collect this now.
Yeah.
It was like my one, And so I bought a bunch of cells and they're beautiful. Like they're literally beautiful. And I was like, where was this? I was like, I don't remember it like this.
Yeah, because it's so overly compressed because of the technology we had back in the day. So to that point,
which is sad because I have some of the cells, so like they don't have all the cells to scan them again.
To that point,
that's crazy.
I would take a remaster for certain shows over a complete reboot. And even then, I don't know if I want a redub of some of these shows. You know,
true.
Because here's the thing, I love the Yu Yu Hakusho dub.
Yeah.
If they redub that today, I love Justin Cook, but he sounds very different. I mean, back then he was, I think in his 20s, and now he's in his 40s. And I love the dude, but he definitely sounds completely different, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I feel like with Kai it worked because all those characters were already adults, you know? But these are supposed to be teenagers. So,
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know they ever finished Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they did.
It's been so long.
Yeah. I know that a lot of people are like, a Hunter x Hunter remake, but I'm like, bro, the Hunter x Hunter show that you want an end is a remake.
Yeah, I was like, isn't it still kind of going?
The manga is.
Yeah. I gotta wait till it all finishes.
Yeah. There are like some obscure shows that I would like to see remakes of. Like there's Rave Master. I would love to see a remake of.
Rave Master!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I love Rave Master.
I feel like with the success since like Fairy Tail has ended.
Well, they're bringing it back.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I feel like I've seen stuff online.
Yeah, they're doing the 100-year quest.
That's why I had a question mark. Oh.
Which is really funny, by the way, because there's a scene. Love Hiro Mashima, by the way. He's a mangaka. This dude loves to reuse moments and designs from his previous works.
Yeah.
In Fairy Tail, the 100-year quest, my guy literally... Did you ever read the Rave Master manga?
I read it a long time ago.
Yeah. There's a moment where like the big bad son comes into play, and the first thing he does is like force a kiss on Ellie. Apparently, in Fairy Tail 100-year quest, the exact scene, shot for shot, happens with Lucy.
What?
I don't know if this is real or if someone made a fan art of like to do the bit, but if I'm watching the show and I see the exact same shot for shot happen in the anime like it did in Rave Master, I'm gonna lose my mind.
He went, if it's not broken, why fix it? Copy paste.
Dude, I mean, I love Eden Zero, but yeah, and he's doing another one about a demon boy or something. And I think he's doing it again.
If it's not broken, why fix it?
Dude,
and I eat
real.
it up every time.
Yeah, and I eat it up every time.
Me when I read the same enemies to lovers story, I'm like,
Oh
no
my
way!
God, the
Yeah,
tropes.
it's the same. I'm like, it's the same story, but I love it.
Gosh.
See, that's someone that respects nostalgia. They know what sells, and they're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this button until it doesn't work no more.
I'm gonna make sure that people like it. I'm gonna keep throwing, all this crap to the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, if it works.
It's garbage, but honestly, like I see like Fairy Tail, like the anime, and like Hiro Mashima's work. Like Grave Master's probably the one where I was like, hell yeah, I'm super invested. Fairy Tail, the way I describe it is there are like some anime that are like your junk food anime. That you like eating it, it's not good for you, but you eat it. You consume it.
So true.
Yeah, and
Actually,
Fairy Tail is definitely one of those.
This brings up an interesting point because we've been talking about how some remakes change the style, and it's so different that we go, it's not comfy anymore, because it's different than what we're used to. But the Fairy Tail artist is doing the opposite. It's the same thing over and over again. You're comfortable with it, so it becomes like a comfort show for you because you know what to expect. So you're like, oh, I like this.
Honestly, that is kind of why I keep going back to Hiro Mashima's work, because I know that I'm gonna get
I know I'm gonna like it.
I'm gonna get a similar type of flavor with maybe some sprinkles this time, or maybe a little bit of chocolate chips, or maybe it's the exact same flavor but on a different cone. Like
exactly, you know what to expect. So you're like, yeah, I'll invest my heart into that because I know I'm gonna like it.
Yeah,
interesting. That's a really wow. I'm pretty smart over here.
So funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know, because like we always fantasize like about like, man, it would be really cool if they did this, or if they did this, or they did this.
I know.
And then when they actually do it, and then you're like, oh, it wasn't as good as I expected.
Yeah,
it
in
just
my brain, it looked different.
Yeah, I expected a little bit more.
I know.
Like, could you imagine?
It really has to be perfect.
Like, could you imagine if they reboot Oron and they botch it?
They'd have so many angry fans.
I know. Like, could you imagine? Like, they like take out like X, Y, and the third, and
Oh man, they do like Oren goes to college. I don't know. Oren College Host Club. And we're like, no.
Welcome to the College Host Club. Oh my god. You know what? I would like a clean reboot, just randomly, because it's probably I would like a reboot of Ranma.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that they've just rebooted recently, or maybe last year. It was his other work, Urusei. I actually don't know. I don't remember the name of the show, but it's the one with the Urusei Yatsuda. Yeah, it's the one with like the green haired, like kind of. She's not a genie. I'm not too familiar with the work, but I'm sure you've seen art around. There's like no way you have it.
Yeah, she's got like little horns.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But I have no idea what it's about, but I've seen her.
Yeah, it's it's the same artist, and I'm like, mainly for me, just seeing a Ranma like in 2024, I think it'd be really cool, or 2025, whatever,
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it would be. It's such God, that's even older. 1987 that came out.
Ranma?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The manga. Damn, we weren't even thoughts.
Yeah.
I would love to see a remake.
Yeah. Remake of that.
I feel like the style is old enough that they could update it a little bit.
Well, the thing is, like, they don't even have to, because like Urusei looks exactly like the original.
Interesting.
If you look up, because they recently rebooted it, and at most it's just colorful, like it's modern day colors, but it is just what the original manga looked like.
Oh, it does.
And if they could do that for Ranma,
it's just brighter colors.
Yeah, and if they could do that for Ranma, I'm like, I'm in, baby. I'm in.
Damn, that'd be so good.
Yeah. Have you seen the reboot trailers for Totally Spies?
I did not know there was a new show. I only saw the game was coming out. There's a new show for Totally Spies?
Yes, there is a new show. Now, fair warning.
You don't know what you're talking about. This show was my shit. I loved this show. I wanted to become Sam. My hair is currently red. I'm slowly becoming more Sam every day.
Fair warning. It is a brand new cast.
Uh-huh.
And it's also a different animation style.
I am looking at it.
So how do you feel since we're talking about reboots and all that stuff? Honest opinions, first thoughts.
It's the same fault. They've made it shiny.
Yeah. I think it's also
like it shiny.
I think what it is, because I had this issue with the Tiny Toons reboot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think what it is the line work. And the line work, as in they use the line tool in Adobe Animate as opposed to like actually drawing it.
Oh yeah, they're so thin, the lines.
Yeah, the line work, which is something that I really liked about this one transition in like anime, because a lot of anime were doing something similar, especially One Piece. But I started noticing it with Toei. Toei worked on this show called Tiger Mask, and not a lot of people watched it, but it was the first time I noticed that they were doing this, like, I don't know if they were drawing it or they were using like some technology where like the line like weight or the width started like messing around, and I was like, oh, it kind of looks like classic anime where everything was like hand drawn. And then Wano in One Piece came around, and that's what just Toei animation production started to look like. And I was like, hell yeah, whatever the hell you're doing, keep doing this thing.
Right.
So
it gives it so much character when it looks like an actual human.
100%.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like cartoons need to start doing that again, because I've started to notice a lot of adult cartoons, a lot of just like modern day like Cartoon Network shows, Nickelodeon, like they've all started using this line work, but I've started to notice some are like shifting away from it. Like there are like certain exceptions, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think yeah. I think also in an age where a lot of things are becoming computer generated and we're dealing with like AI stuff, I feel like
generative AI.
I yearn for the touch of a human hand, you know, like in my art. Like I want to see it. I want it to be so blindingly clear a human made that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and that's why I say I don't like the shiny, because the shiny just looks computery, and my brain turns off. Like I'm like, nah. Like
I get you.
I don't know how to explain it other than that.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough out there in this industry right now.
Oh, I love Totally Spies. I'll still check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Maybe it's still the same type of humor. Maybe it's like, you know.
I don't know if it'll ever be the same type of humor. Totally Spies was dark.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Super dark elements.
Let me ask you this. Make a reboot, right? Let's say they reboot, Mermaid.
Mermaid Melody?
Yeah. Let's say they remake Mermaid Melody. You get to have two of three things. Do you want one of these will suffer? Art style?
Oh God.
Writing? Or music? Like what do you not care?
Like,
I mean, if
honestly,
one of them could look or be the bad part of it, what's gonna be the bad thing?
Shit. No, the music has to. My chat's saying the music.
I know. Here's the thing.
Idiots?
Here's the thing, chat or listeners or whoever. Mermaid Melody specifically is a musical anime. Yeah. So that is why I asked music specifically.
Yeah. I will also say there's an Italian dub of I'm such a nerd.
Yeah,
there's an Italian dub of Mermaid Melody, and the songs are better than the Japanese version.
Yeah.
I will say it. It's so good, so iconic. When I think of the songs, I start singing Italian. Like it's so iconic. So the music has to stay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hate to say music style, but I want to say music style. But I know the writing is so important as well.
Okay.
Ooh. I guess maybe music writing. Maybe the style can suffer.
So the animation, like the art style suffering.
Yeah, maybe if I could only have three.
Okay.
I would say.
So the first thing you see a random remake. Doesn't have to be Mermaid Melody. Could be any show right now.
Yeah.
First thing you see. Well, you just talked about the shiny stuff. Are you gonna give it a shot?
I'm like the first thing I see, a glossy blob, and I go, hell, if it's
Are you giving it a shot?
I'm giving it a shot. Because sometimes like the music video is not good, but the music's damn awesome.
But you're gonna stick around watching just panning shots, not lacking of animation, not very.
It's so maybe the writing suffers. I don't know.
So you're gonna watch the show. It's gonna look pretty. Music's gonna be awesome. But the plot just sucks and it's total dog shit.
None of these answers are good, CyYu.
I know. That is what all of these companies have to deal with.
I know. No, I know. But I want it all to be good. If you can't do it all, don't do it.
There you go. And that is why we don't have reboots. We've solved the answer as to why we don't have an Oron remake.
You can have it all. You can.
Depends on the studio, right? Depends on their budget. Depends on their coordination. Depends on...
Oh my God. I hate it here. I hate it here.
It does suck, doesn't it? Like, I honestly just wish it's like, man, I wish I could just be like, that one, please. I will take that one, good sir. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. No, a million times.
Yeah.
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 I know. I'm like, if I had unlimited funds, this would all be happening right now.
God. Yeah. I feel like folks definitely underestimate how much animation actually costs.
A million times. People come to me all the time. They're like, would you ever do an anime about Monarch's lore? I was like, yeah, if I had $4 billion.
Yeah.
Like, if money was no object.
I think licensing an anime episode is like $1 million.
Insane. I know. There's a little pipe dream I have of, because like Mary Melody never got a dub, so this is a segue. And me over here is like, it's a banana. What could it cost? Like it's an anime from the. Check? You know, Mary Melody's in 4.3. It's so old. Sure. The music was never dubbed.
Yeah.
So easily could do what the Italian dub did and just redo all the music. You don't got to license any of that. Just make all new stuff. Do the 6 wives. I forget what that is. The six thing. Give every single mermaid a different inspiration singer and just make a bunch of new songs. I've given it so much thought.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it'd probably be $1 billion. It'd be more expensive to dub it than it probably would be to license it.
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
Yeah. Now the question is, do you think it's more expensive to dub the episode or the songs? Because I've heard some stuff here and there that like songs, because of the licensing on that, is even more expensive.
Listen, if I did it, I'd make all the songs. It'd be fucking free. I would do it. Blood, sweat, and tears.
I'll do it myself.
I know, be free. Licensing the original songs would be expensive. Probably you got to track all those people down.
Yeah,
it'd be probably ridiculous. Which is why I think the Italian dub did what they did, and they did them all. Yeah. So I would just copy paste that.
I wonder how South America got away with it. Because South America, like, they dubbed all of the original Japanese like openings for all their anime. Like Dragon Ball, like because in America they did Rock the Dragon for the original Dragon Ball Z, but South America, or the Latin American dub, they did Shala Hecha.
You know, I've wondered this for decades, but I've never questioned it because that's why I have a career. That's how I have a start. No one was officially dubbing stuff, and so Thantos put that glove on, and I went, fine, I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself. If we do that now, we would get fired.
Yeah.
Yay!
I know. But yeah, I mean, that's why I do covers, because I want to hear them.
Yeah.
No one else can do that. It's weird. I don't know. There's lots of walls in place for official stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would love I would love a reboot. I don't care if it's a glossy piece of blob. I want it.
I want it.
And I want it now.
And I want it now. Yeah, I want.
The music's good.
I don't know. I feel like out of all the shows that I've grown up with, I still think. Ooh, wait. Okay, it's 3 now. I would really want to see. Obviously, I already said Dan Angel, Oron. There is one I forgot to bring up because I would really like to see, because I used to love this as a kid. It's called Zatch Bell.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I used to watch that
Yeah.
on Toonami.
Yeah, Zatch Bell reboot. Like, please
Yep.
and thank you. Well,
Yep.
actually, I found out it's actually called is it Gatch Bell? Like
What?
the original Japanese. I can't remember if that's true. Hold on, let me actually double check this. Yeah, Zatch Bell, known as Konjiki no Gash. Gash Bell. Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder if they changed it to Zatch because of the word gash, right?
Oh,
I guess.
I thought his name was just Zach.
No, Zatch.
Oh, Zach. Oh, it's not Zach Bell? It's Zatch Bell? I thought like
Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude?
for some reason in my brain I rewrote these memories. It's been like 20 years.
What the fuck are we doing?
You're right, it's Zatch.
There's a T in there.
Continue.
There's a T in there.
Continue.
But yeah, no, I used to have the book. There were like trading cards and all this stuff. It's one of the few anime that Richard Horvitz was in. Yeah, I'll never forget Fulgore in the dub. You know Fulgore. If I remember right, I think that's the same actor as Kakashi.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Iron
crazy.
and Fulgore, invincible Fulgore. Bro,
Oh,
I
God.
love that show. It was so good. I kind of want to read the manga because it's been so long. But yeah, I would love a reboot of that. But they have to keep the art style. Like the original, cartoony looking. I don't want no clean, handsome looking as E-Boy as the main character.
Yeah, it's gotta look messy
all
and
that.
drawn.
I gotta see that Muppet looking Bill Heaven. I gotta see those goofy ass character designs. If not, keep it away from me.
Yep, yeah. That's the style thing. Is it's like so iconic, just the visual.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so right though. Yeah, I forgot their proportions are hysterical.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. The manga apparently is still
that's what makes
going.
it charming.
Yeah. The manga apparently is still going. There's like a sequel or something. I've just been seeing a lot of it recently on like Twitter and stuff. So
Damn.
But yeah, Zatch Bell. You know you've got the power, dude.
It's been so long. It's been literally so long.
Toonami openings are crazy.
Oh my god. I'm going through some comments right now.
Yeah.
And someone said air gear, and that brought me back.
Yes.
Oh my god, if they redid air gear.
Oh my god, I love air gear.
I loved air gear.
Absolutely.
What's that show right now that's kind of air gear style with the skateboards?
Skate?
Skate Infinity. Yeah. It's kind of similar, honestly.
Yeah, but but on skateboards as opposed to skates.
Yes.
But
yes.
also
So I feel like now that skate it has reached popularity, I feel like they could redo air gear and it would work.
But the thing with air gear was they also like the rollerblades had like the only way to describe it, the only way I can think of it is like beasts from Beyblade, where they all have like these special abilities.
Yeah.
Also, I'll never like I kept reading air gear after I finished the anime, and man, Sora's a piece of shit.
The manga's crazy. I know.
Sora's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I remember I watched it. I was like, wow.
This motherfucker's a fucking liar.
Yeah. Damn, but if they adapt, because like I remember the manga was beautifully drawn too, with like amazing angles and just like, I feel like if they did the anime like the manga,
I loved air gear. It was so cool.
Yeah, me too.
That for sure. I would love to see a new.
Was air gear only one season?
Yeah, only one season. 24 episodes at most, I think.
Jail immediately.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Same with Oron.
Oh, true. Jail immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. What could Oron do? Like, if they did
Reboot. The manga is done. Literally, start to finish. The manga's been done for years.
It's written. Oh, the fans have been asking for Oron forever.
Yeah. Oron
I'm not
has
even in that show.
literally.
People ask me. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Dude, Oron High School Host Club has literally been done since. Hold on.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on. 2010.
Wow.
It's been 14 fucking years. If Fruits Basket can get a remake, which, by the way, a fantastic remake.
Fantastic remake. Yeah, we have to give.
Remake.
We should also give props to some remakes that have like literally knocked out of the park, like Fruits Basket.
I had only seen bits and pieces of the original Fruits Basket, and then I sat down and watched the remake of Fruits Basket. I think it was a year ago, if not two. Watched the whole thing. Still haven't watched the movie. And I loved it. I'm so glad they brought back so many of the original cast, because there's just, even listening to the English dub, all those actors from so many years ago, I was like, this would have been weird if it wasn't them. Like me not watching the original and watching the remake, I would there's like a nostalgic feeling hearing like, you know, Sabbath and Vale and Jerry, Bailey, like even Laura Bailey, like hearing all of them like in these roles that they've done. Kent Williams.
I'm so glad they kept like as much as the cast as they possibly could. And they worked so hard, I assume, to get them all. They
sound so good, and I was like, this would have been weird to me as like someone who hasn't, like, because just having that, it is a nostalgic feeling, and Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
I just typed in Oran Host Club remake on
all fake.
on Google, fake. And there's so many articles being like, we're getting it.
Where is it?
For the last 20 years, people are talking. There's articles from every single month of every single calendar year on here.
Gosh.
I'd love to see it though.
Yeah.
And bring me merch. Give me like tea merch. Do like a collab with
instant
I don't know
coffee.
What company. Yeah. Oh my god, it'd be so good.
God. Apparently, if I watch the old version, the reboot is too shiny and stiff animation for, I'm assuming, Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some what do you like? I honestly haven't seen any like. Fruits Basket is the only one that comes to mind of like a really good anime remake.
An anime remake.
I know.
Well,
I mean, Brotherhood, obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brotherhood, obviously. Urusei, just like from looking at the stuff, I thought it looks good.
Yeah. That's not out yet, right? That's still...
No, it is. It's out.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
Yeah. The only thing is it's on High Dive, so... Yeah. Trigun.
Yeah, Trigun.
Yeah,
that people are in the comments being like, Trigun deserves a remake, and I was like, there has been one.
Yeah, the one by Orange. So it looks awesome. I know that a lot of people were very divisive because of the because it's CG as opposed to 2D. You know, so yeah.
I think Fate has done some really great remakes too.
I don't know if those are remakes.
Yeah, I guess they're not really remakes. They're just
all different shows.
Yeah, they're alternate paths, but
that sounds like, wait.
Well, I guess Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, right? Is that a remake of the?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person here.
I'm pretty sure Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is a remake of Fate Stay Night.
The only Fate I have ever seen, is Apocrypha.
It's like they're all different paths. So like the original, it's so convoluted. I don't even truly understand it as like a huge Fate Stay Night fan myself.
So you're wrong.
The original Fate Stay Night is a visual novel, and there's different paths you can take. So there's different endings. So like each Fate Stay Night is like a different different path what you would have taken. It's multiverse shit,
of course.
But I'm pretty sure Unlimited Blade Works is a remake of the original Fate Stay Night because they deviated from the original script too hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like they did really, really, really well with that one.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what shows. Because like I know that a lot of people are like, oh, I would really like my old classic show like this. There is one show that I was like, please don't ever fucking touch this. Oh. If anything, just remaster it. And that is G Gundam. Don't you fucking touch it. It's amazing. G Gundam is just Gundam with Dragon Ball. Don't you dare fucking touch my shining finger ass. Like,
so old.
Shining finger! Bro, don't you fucking touch it. Just remaster that bitch.
True.
Also, it's a Canadian dub, so don't you dare redub that shit.
So true.
So
I never watched G Gundam.
oh, it's so good. It's so hammy. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's so bad.
Damn.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god.
Gotta get back into Gundam.
Gosh, there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
Damn, such good shows.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like Gundam Wing, G Gundam.
What's the
Gundam
Gundam with the
Seed.
2 twins? Was that wasn't Gundam Wing?
Which twins?
Oh god, I can't even remember. 2 blonde twin. There's like. I can only describe it in one way, and the way I'm going to describe it is the plot twist, and I don't know. Gundam Double Zero. Gundam Double Zero. Thank you.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I loved Gundam Double Zero.
Sure.
That was my shit. That was so good.
Oh! Bakugan was not a great remake.
Bakugan.
Yeah, that was the thing that I think that was after our time. Bakugan was Joel's game. Bakugan is what came after Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblade. It's a card game that uses marbles, and then when you throw the marbles on the cards, they like expand.
Oh, they become the characters, right?
They become like a little robot kind of Zoid looking thing.
The remake was done in 2020. Was it just done?
Bakugan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally like finished the original show and then immediately after made like a remake or some crap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was weird.
I mean, it says it premiered last year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So it's super recent.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it, so I assume it sadly flopped.
Yeah.
Which is sad because I feel like the corporations are seeing remakes being done, but they're all flopping. So corps are like, no more remakes. No.
Let the corporate. Sorry, my brain.
That came into my head too.
Jordan. Fucking Jeremy Jordan.
We're a bunch of nerds over here. It came into my head too. I didn't voice it.
By the way, that's another one. Don't you dare fucking touch Death Note.
Oh, damn straight. Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch Death Note. You fucking.
They try. Every once in a while, they try to touch Dragon Ball. They try to touch Death Note. Doesn't work out.
Yeah.
People have been saying Inuyasha. Don't you dare touch Inuyasha.
Yeah, that one needs a remaster. It
needs a remaster, and I feel like it needs to cut a lot of the filler out.
Yeah. Remaster. Yeah. Not a remake. Remaster for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. I would love a remake of Nana.
Of what?
Nana? It was a really old anime from like the 90s in manga. Just so it's honestly, it's been so long that I barely remember anything. Just that it was delicious. Like there was so much drama. It was so well written. It's about like 2 girls. 2009 is when it aired. Just such a good story, but I feel like it could be redone, or kind of like a Fruits Basket style. I feel like the manga did not finish. I mean, the anime didn't finish anything. But yeah, I loved Nana. So good. It's just been so long. The fashion, don't you dare change that's one thing, is a lot of remakes will change the fashion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it was Y2K. Like, literally keep it. It was perfect. I was like, she would never wear that ugly shirt. Don't you dare put her in that.
What are you wearing, you whore?
I know. It's so bad. I'm like, don't you dare.
Gosh. I'm like trying to think of like classic stuff that I like grew up with, you know.
Stuff. I know. I'm looking through Flame of Eureka, someone has said. Did you ever watch Flame of Eureka?
Flame of Eureka, no.
That's an old
Tenchi
one.
Muyo.
Okay.
I feel like they remake that one so often that I don't think
I feel like they have remade it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I feel like it's lost its flair.
Someone just said Yu-Gi-Oh! If they ever did a Yu-Gi-Oh! remake, it better look like Dark Side of Dimensions Yu-Gi-Oh! That is the only way I will accept a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! remake. Because let me tell you, Dark Side of Dimensions Yu-Gi-Oh! Holy fucking shit. It looks glorious. It's shiny, but man, the line work and animation is so good, it doesn't fucking matter.
You're right. It's shiny, but the line work's thick.
Yeah.
So it looks great.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Yeah, that really makes all the difference. I never realized what it was, but you're so right.
Yeah, it's the line work. Because when it's too thin, it just looks like you're watching a really shitty, like, fucking adult show that is, like, trying to milk off some dumb shit.
This looks great. They
Yeah.
could just redo it like this.
Yeah. Yeah. And they gotta do the really fucking dark season of Yu-Gi-Oh! The one that they never fucking touched in America, where Yu-Gi is a fucking menace and kills people. They better do that.
Ooh. They gotta get rid of the Shadow Realm. People actually have to die.
Yeah. Yeah. Season 0, bro, I'm telling you. Amazing opening, by the way. If you've never heard the original Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening, it's so good. Here's the thing. That is what never aired in America because 4Kids was like, this is too kind of grown up. Because Yu-Gi literally kills people.
What?
He sets them on fire like a dude.
Is he taken over by the other counter?
Because he's like the Shadow games. It's like, hey, let's play a game. There's literally one of the games was he puts a lighter, like a guy has kidnapped Taya. He has a gun pointed at Yugi. And then he makes a deal with him that he won't spill this like bottle of alcohol or something. He won't move this lighter. So the guy starts pouring himself a cup of wine or some shit, and he puts the lighter on his wrist as he starts pouring the wine. So he's like, wait, so if he moves, the lighter falls and he burns to death. So Yugi, like a champ, takes Taya by the hand, walks out the door. The guy is trembling because just more and more of this liquid alcohol is dropping, and boom, fucking dies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they very lightly reference Season 0 in the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, but they obviously dumb it down for like kids.
Right.
The scene where like Joey and Tristan got the shit beat out of them, that was part of this Season 0.
Oh my god. I love that they were like, we can't even cut all the bad stuff out. There's just too much.
We're just gonna
skip it. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I would love to see that redone.
Yeah. Yeah, they redo it. Because that one doesn't need a reboot.
Yeah, I mean, it was
the
never
art
done.
style, because the thing is, the art style of that is vastly different than the art style for the Yu-Gi-Oh we grew up with.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind this though. Like there's a thing that happens when we're remembering what it was like when we were kids. It's like when you go back and you watch an old movie and you're like, oh my god, that CG was so much better. Like I remember it being so much better.
Yeah.
It's like you remember how the show made you feel and like the adventure that you went on, and not the actual style. So like when you remember it, you remember it beautiful. And I feel like the images that I'm seeing of Darkseid, I'm like, that's what I watched as a kid, right?
Oh man,
and then I Google actual Yu-Gi-Oh and I go, never mind.
I fucking wish.
But that's what it was like in my brain.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's what they have to touch on.
Yeah. But I don't think they will. Honestly, if Konami really wanted to reboot that Yu-Gi-Oh, now is the best time, because they've, with Master Duel and all this stuff, their games, they've like started to introduce Legacy Yu-Gi-Oh, which is like original Yu-Gi-Oh, so yeah.
Legacy. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what we know. That's how we played the game growing up. Well, how I played the game. I don't know about you, actually.
No, I never played the game. I was just into the show.
Well, don't get into the game now, because if you get into modern day Yu-Gi-Oh, you're gonna fucking hate yourself.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Rules and shit. I'm not about that.
Bro, you don't understand.
Oh.
There's tribute summoning, which is the basic shit. Then there's synchro summoning, which is a whole different thing.
You've already lost me.
Then there's Xyz summoning. Then there's pendulum summoning. Then there's another fucking thing. And it got so complicated, they decided to make a new game called Speed Duels.
No way. They were like, we're getting rid of all the rules. Here's a new thing.
Kind of dead ass, though.
Oh my god.
Oh, and I forgot about Link summoning. My bad, chat. My bad.
You've lost. I don't even know what these things mean. A particle dag, ribbon, and scabbard.
What?
Never mind. Exactly. It's from a really old meme.
Bro, you broke my kneecaps.
A particle dag.
I was like,
it's a really old meme. It's a bunch of friends playing a video game, and they're like doing like random call outs, and the friend's like, huh?
They're on me. They're
What
on
are you
me.
saying to me? Yeah. Ribbon and Scabbard? Oh.
Is that a Vine?
Hmm?
Was that a Vine?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, it's. I was like, it's not TikTok. It was like, it's super old. It's got to be Vine. I'll find it for you. I'll link it for you.
Oh my god.
Someone said Soul Eater, which we talked about.
Yeah,
we briefly talked
does.
about.
It had one of those. That
Now
needs the Full Metal treatment.
There was another Soul Eater.
Soul Eater not.
Yeah, there was a Soul Eater not, which they showed the characters for just a hot little second, and I was like, no, come back.
No.
I know.
No.
It's with whole new characters. It doesn't
It's
count.
a
I know.
spin-off.
But I was like, it was right there.
No.
It was right there.
Not in that art style.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
Yeah, but it was the same thing where I was like, oh, I'm so happy to see like Maka again, you know? Like even if the style is different, it's the pie chart that you mentioned, Cy Yu.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, even if the style is different, it's nice to see that they're alive and well.
I guess.
No? You're like, no, I want it all. The whole pie chart.
Of course I want it all. The fuck? Why would I settle for less?
Yeah, it's fair. They're getting rid of all the edge.
Yeah.
Damn.
Make good anime. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we've talked on the big ones that come straight to my heart.
Yeah.
I can't think of.
Someone said remake Sonic X. I don't know if we need a remake of Sonic X. Sonic X was the anime version of like the modern day Sonic games. I
never got into Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you should start now. You should start now with Shadow.
Yeah. I was like a new game coming out. Well, those type of games, like I'm just not a gamer, so those types of games never interested me.
You're not a gamer?
You gotta be good. I'm not a gamer. You gotta be good to play those games. You gotta do things.
What the hell are you playing now?
I like story-based games.
So.
And like farming sim games.
Okay.
Cozy games. Not laser beams.
Don't you play Apex?
Yeah, but
that's the most gamer game
play
that you've ever gamed.
Yeah, I guess so.
Haven't you played Valorant?
Yeah, I actually really like Valorant.
That's the most tactical game out there right now.
Yeah, but I don't gotta be good.
That's not true. Hold on. Let me retract that statement before I get attacked by the internet. Look, RTS games are a thing. I get it. I meant like most tactical shooter game. Relax.
I just need to be carried by friends that are better. Like, you know, we played It Takes Two. Would never have finished that game alone.
Really?
You were practically doing all those little battles yourself. I would have rage quit so quickly.
Wait. Have you never played like Halo?
No.
Honestly, you're not missing out.
I have ADHD, so when I'm bad at something, I quit.
Ah, I see.
If I'm not good immediately, I'm out.
I see.
Unless it's something I really, really love, then I stick with it.
Are you gonna play Call of Duty?
Are
you gonna play Call of Duty?
Call of Duty is an ugly Apex. I've talked about this. I'd rather play Apex. Call of Duty is real life. I'm trying to escape real life. I don't want to do that shit.
You know
also,
what?
The open mic is so toxic for being a female
gamer.
gamer.
You play with open mic?
Last time I played, I think it was Warzone, yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you ever?
I haven't opened it again. I played it off stream just to see how bad it would be.
Bro, I never played with open mic since the Xbox 360
Never again.
days.
I wasn't even talking. I didn't even have a mic.
They were like, bro, they deadass were like, is that a woman?
Well, in my defense, my friends didn't tell me what was going to happen, and I had no idea about the gulag. I was not informed. So I got thrown into the gulag, and I didn't even know how to shoot my gun. And my teammate was cursing me, teammate, what are you doing? And I was crying on the other end, and I had no mic. And it's like they knew I was a lady that never picked up a video. Like they knew.
Get your head out of your ass! Please shoot him! Melee! Do something!
Something like that.
Where's my Loba shop? Where's my fat ass? Oh.
Well, you know that in Warzone they just added Gundams, right?
They did?
Yeah, they did.
No way.
I'm being dead ass, dude.
Wait, I'm looking at, what is this? Wait, it's literally just Gundams running around.
Yeah, no, it's dead ass Gundam. I'm not kidding.
This looks so goofy.
I know.
Oh man, sometimes I wish I could go in the past and like jump scare a gamer and be like, this is your future, and then like show them like a little bit of a video and then boink out of
They'll be like,
existence.
no, it can't be.
No, please. They're crawling at the void. They're like, say it ain't so. What do you think? Okay, so borderline conversation to remakes, licensing into new games. Are we here for it? Because there's a little game that I played for a long time. My gamer tag, this is the lore for Have Mercy Daddy. I was a avid Dead by Daylight player. And that's I had to make the name Have Mercy Daddy so they'd have mercy, and never mind. They're doing so many licensing right now. They're doing Castlevania. They're doing Dungeons and Dragons. They also just announced Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
And I'm interested to see how it will expand upon the lore, especially Castlevania.
Five Nights at Freddy's of what?
That was a parody? There's no way that was a parody. That was an actual thing. It was in the Summerfest.
What was in the Summerfest?
I might be speaking lies.
What are you speaking about?
The FNAF was a fake announcement. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Don't.
That's
do
why I
this
was
to
like.
me.
That's why I was like. What are you talking about? They did announce the Lich, for Dead by Daylight, like from D&D.
Lich.
Like.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah.
Matthew Mercer's voicing him.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get Liz to carry us.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh man, I'm so mad.
Damn. Yo, if Freddy Fazbear was in Dead by Daylight, all you'd hear is just that disgusting yell.
It'd be terrifying. I'm excited for Castlevania though. That'll be nice. I want a vampire to bite me.
Is it Alucard?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure who else I guess they could do like a Dracula thing.
Man, if it was Freddy, all you would hear as like he's chasing you.
I would quit. I would instant load out.
It's in the filter.
I haven't even played FNAF. I can't even bring myself to download the game.
Way to go, superstar.
I can't even play the game.
So the game is definitely more like it's like, oh god, I gotta make sure I'm doing X, Y, and Z, because it's like just you look left, you look right, you look at the cameras, and then right.
It's jump scares.
Security Breach is a little bit of an open world-ish thing, like it's open mall.
Yeah, I saw some videos of it.
You don't think you could do Security Breach?
Nope.
Nope.
None of that. No, I don't want none of that. I don't want nothing coming after me.
You know what you should play? Because it's really cool. It's a little scary, but not that bad. Like literally Weenie Hut Jr. Amanda the Adventurer.
Yeah. Who are you playing with? Amanda. I'm Amanda. I heard about this. Yeah. I heard I should play this.
Yeah. They just like announced a new sequel.
It's scary, but not like jump scary.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
It'll be a stretch goal.
A stretch goal?
I never want to willingly play a horror game. Listen here, people got to pay good money for that.
I feel that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, like that one time we played Mortuary.
Oh god.
Those are some good clips though. It's worth it.
I guess.
Worth it for the content.
I guess.
Damn. But I feel like we've touched on
Yeah.
All the remake stuff. We've definitely probably missed some stuff, and that's
yeah. Like, I'm sure people are like, oh, what about X
What
anime?
about-
What about that
Yeah.
one? Yeah, obviously.
Well, on the remake of this episode, we'll be talking about
Oh, brother.
in
In the remake
Yeah.
of this episode.
I know.
I'll see you in 10 years.
Or dangled in front of your head and just
10 years
have
from
a
now.
little trailer.
In 10 years from now. Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Scuff and Stuff podcast, episode 1. Today, we're talking about... Fuck. Shit, hold on.
Oh.
We're talking about anime reboot.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens in the future. I love nostalgia. I want to be whacked over the head with it time and time again.
You think they'll ever make an anime out of us? Out of VTubers?
I would love if I ever got a cameo. I feel like you and me as like commentators for like a sports anime or something stupid would be so cool. It's obviously a pipe dream, but that would be so heckin' cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think as VTubers become more mainstream, it could be a possibility. I feel like it would be so much fun though.
Yeah,
even just like a single
fair.
line.
God.
But yeah. But thank you so much for listening. I think we can wrap up possibly.
Yeah. This was the Scuff and Stuff podcast. Oh, sorry. The Scuff and Stuff podcast, episode 1.
Episode 3.
Yeah. That one. Make sure to check us out wherever, because honestly, right now, by the time you're listening to this, it's only on YouTube. Maybe eventually it'll end up on streaming platforms. If it is on a streaming platform, make sure to rate it 5 stars, share it with your friends, and just be like,
give us a comment, give us a review,
wherever.
Tell us what you think about us,
or hate us.
Yeah, no, be nice or I'll cry.
Yeah, there you go. Cry. Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening.
Goodbye.
We have to form a real intro and a real ending.
All right, here's the ending for the future episodes. All right, and that's everything. Thanks for listening.